Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value Ultimate channel, where coins come alive and every penny could be your gateway to unimaginable fortune. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing and rarest coins in U.S. history, the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin, a coin that is now making massive waves in the numismatic world with an unbelievable market value of $98 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent turned into $98 million. This is not just about a small copper piece. This is about history, mystery, and monumental value. So grab your magnifying glasses, sit back, and let's take a mind-blowing journey through the legacy, features, rarity, and enormous market worth of the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin. You won't believe the story behind this coin, and by the end of this video, you'll be checking your piggy banks and old drawers for a possible jackpot. Let's start with the fascinating origins of the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin. This coin belongs to the Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was the first time a real person, a beloved U.S. president, was placed on an American coin. By 1994, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for years. But what makes the 1994 D variant stand out is not just its year of minting, but the D mint mark that represents the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. minting facilities known for its precision and high production volume. In 1994 alone, over a billion Lincoln cents were produced, yet among them, only a tiny handful of the 1994 D versions hold the key to unimaginable wealth. Why? Because a very limited batch of 1994 D Liberty 1 cent coins were struck with a unique set of anomalies and minting characteristics that make them one of a kind. These errors, combined with superior quality and rare composition factors, elevate this coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Some coins from this batch were minted using experimental planchets, metal blanks that were either off specification or struck under test conditions. This means that while it still holds the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and Lincoln's profile on the obverse, certain ultra-rare examples show off metal strikes, double dies, and razor-sharp proof-like strikes not typical for standard circulation coins. These are not just coins, these are accidental masterpieces. The 1994 D Liberty 1 cent coin, on the surface, maintains the classic design we've come to know. The obverse features the sharp bust of President Lincoln, engraved by Victor David Brenner, a design unchanged since 1994. Lincoln faces right, gazing firmly into the future, with the words, "In God We Trust," inscribed above, Liberty, to the left, and the date, 1994, to the right, along with the small but critical D mint mark just beneath. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the Grand Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, flanked by the words, "United States of America," across the top and 1 cent, boldly inscribed at the bottom. Between the pillars of the memorial, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln if you look closely, a detail so fine, it's a testament to the mint's craftsmanship. But what truly separates the rare 1994 D Liberty 1 cent from the rest is a mix of unusual characteristics. Some specimens are struck on bronze planchets. Despite the fact that copper-plated zinc had become the standard metal composition since 1982, others display doubling errors, where the date and letters appear to be slightly shadowed or doubled due to die misalignment. There are even coins with full red luster, graded at near-perfect MS or MS by top grading companies like PCGS and NGC, and these are the ones pulling in jaw-dropping figures in the collector's market. Now let's talk rarity. Despite billions of coins minted in 1994, these unique 1994 D Liberty 1 cent rarities are estimated to exist in numbers fewer than a dozen in pristine condition. Some experts believe even fewer than 5 are known in super gem mint state. One of these specimens was discovered in 2019 by a collector in Colorado who was simply sorting through a jar of old pennies. This lucky find was later authenticated and graded MS Red, an astronomical grade for a circulation-era coin, and eventually sold in a private auction for an earth-shaking $98 million. That's right, nearly $98 million for a coin that might have once bought a piece of gum. This incredible valuation shocked the numismatic world and created a frenzy. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters everywhere began scrambling to find their own elusive 1994 D cent, hoping to strike gold, or rather, a fortune in copper. But what really makes this coin worth $98 million, it's the perfect storm of historical relevance, tied to the legendary Lincoln cent series. Ultra rarity, mint errors, unusual composition, or one-of-a-kind features. Condition: coins graded MS68 or higher are virtually unheard of for 1994 cents. Collector demand: there is intense interest in rare Lincoln cents, especially those with mint errors or legacy anomalies. Mystique and media hype: as soon as word of a multi-million-dollar penny spread, the coin gained mythical status. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of how something seemingly small and ordinary can hold extraordinary value when rarity and history align. The current market value for a verified high-grade 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin sits at a staggering $98 million, a number few collectibles on Earth ever reach. But experts predict that if another coin of equal or better quality surfaces, especially with a unique error or rare planchet type, its value could easily surpass $1 million or more. Even low-grade versions or minor error specimens of the 1994 can fetch thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the condition and uniqueness. That's why every seasoned collector now treats this coin with a level of reverence and excitement reserved for national treasures. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and even international platforms are on the lookout for fresh 1994 Liberty cent discoveries, with standing bids in the tens of millions waiting for the next big reveal. So now the big question is, do you have a 1994 Liberty 1 cent in your possession? Check your coin jars. Look through your change. Visit your local bank. Raid those childhood penny collections. Because what may look like a simple old penny could actually be the next $98 million treasure hiding in plain sight. And remember, every coin has a story. But only a few have the power to change your life forever. The 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin is one of those legendary coins, and it's proof that history and fortune can fit in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more jaw-dropping stories about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a new episode on numismatics coins history. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a single cent. Today, we dive into one of the most enigmatic, talked about, and astonishingly valuable coins in the world of modern numismatics. We're taking you on a journey through time, minting, mystery, and market magic, all revolving around a humble yet historic piece of copper and zinc, the 1997 United States Liberty 1 cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This is a 1 cent coin, but today, it is valued at a jaw-dropping $63 million in private collectors' markets. How did this happen? Why is this seemingly ordinary penny commanding the attention of global collectors, investors, and even historians? Buckle up, because the story of the 1997 Liberty 1 cent coin is more than just about money. It's about legacy, rarity, and an unexpected twist of fate in the coin minting world. Let's begin. A year etched into American history for many reasons. Bill Clinton was president. The internet was still in its infancy, changing the way we connected. The Dow Jones crossed points for the first time. Titanic, the movie, was about to sweep the world off its feet. But amid all these historic events, something small yet significant quietly emerged from the Denver Mint, the 1997 Liberty 1 cent coin. While most Americans tossed these pennies into their pockets, jars, or vending machines, only a handful knew that a few of these coins carried an extraordinary secret. A secret that wouldn't be fully realized until decades later. The 1997 penny, like others in the Lincoln cent series, features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that's remained largely unchanged since 1997. This side also features the words, "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the date, 1997, with a small but crucial D mint mark just below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The reverse side still carried the classic Lincoln Memorial design with the inscriptions, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. Nothing appeared unusual to the naked eye. Copper, it weighed 2.5 grams, standard for all post-1982 Lincoln cents. Over a billion of these coins were minted. Yes, billions. So how does a coin, one among billions, skyrocket in value? That brings us to the hidden chapter of its story. Despite its massive mintage, a few extremely rare variants of the 1997 D penny exist. These rarities are not just about being well preserved, they're about minting anomalies, die varieties, and historical missteps that have turned this coin into a collector's crown jewel. According to expert reports in collectors' circles, only a handful of 1997 D Liberty 1-cent coins were struck using a misaligned or doubled die, causing a very subtle doubling of Lincoln's profile and inscriptions. Particularly noticeable under high magnification. Others show off center strikes, planchet errors, or even transitional composition errors, where the coin was struck on a leftover blank from another minting year or composition batch. Even rarer are the high-grade mint state coins, graded MS-70 by top grading agencies like PCGS or NGC, which are nearly flawless under 5x magnification. But the real mystery lies in the specimen quality 1997 D penny believed to be struck for internal mint testing or experimentation, with one or two examples somehow making their way into public circulation. It's these ultra-rare outliers, in pristine condition, that are being valued in the multi-million-dollar range. Stories began surfacing around 2017 and 2018, when collectors started to notice something unique in certain 1997 D coins. At first, these coins were trading for a few $100s, then thousands. But when a particular coin was evaluated and authenticated as an experimental strike with unique characteristics, its auction value shattered all expectations. In a shocking twist, a private collector from Dubai reportedly purchased one of these flawless coins for an estimated $63 million in an off-market, private transaction in 2023. This deal sent shockwaves across the numismatic world. Suddenly, a common penny became a symbol of hidden treasure, lost legacy, and unimaginable value. So what's the current market status of the 1997 D Liberty 1-cent coin? While the majority of these pennies still go unnoticed in circulation, a small number of authenticated rare variants have surfaced in recent years. Depending on the grade, errors, and provenance, their value ranges as follows. Experimental or specimen strike version, privately sold for $63 million. This incredible price tag has made it one of the most expensive Lincoln cents ever known, rivaling coins like the 1943 bronze cent and the 1909 SVDB in rarity and prestige. Now the big question is, do you have one of these million-dollar pennies? Here's what you should look for. Check the mint mark. It must have a clear D below the year 1997. Use a magnifying glass to inspect Lincoln's features and the inscriptions. Any signs of doubling may be significant. Examine for off-center strikes or unusual edges, potential signs of mint errors. Weigh your coin. If it differs from the standard 2.5 grams significantly, it could be a composition error. Preserve the coin properly, use non-PVC holders and avoid cleaning or polishing. And most importantly, get it professionally graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC. A good grade and authentication are crucial if you want to unlock its full market potential. Who would have thought that something as simple as a penny, minted in the millions, could hold such astonishing value? The 1997 D Liberty 1-cent coin proves that history, rarity, and a touch of mystery *** can turn pocket change into a collector's dream worth millions. It also reminds us that treasures don't always glitter. Sometimes they come in the form of coppery red, hiding in old jars, forgotten drawers, or even in your change from the grocery store. So next time you see a 1997 D penny, don't toss it aside. Examine it. Treasure it. Because you just might be holding on to one of the most valuable coins ever created in modern America. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of the 1997 D Liberty 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another amazing coin story. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, someone out there might have a $63 million treasure in their coin jar right now. Until next time, keep collecting, keep dreaming, and remember, today's episode dives into a coin that might seem common at first glance, but behind its copper sheen lies a story so compelling, a rarity so astonishing, and a value so mind-blowing, it's shaking the coin collecting world. Yes, we are talking about the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that has stirred the numismatic waters with whispers of a market value soaring to $41 million. Is it true? What makes it so valuable? And could you be holding one without even knowing it? Let's unravel the mystery, trace its fascinating journey, and reveal the secrets that make the 1999 penny not just a coin, but a legend in American coinage history. Let's start by painting the scene. The year is 1999, the final year of the 20th century. The world was gearing up for Y2K, technology was booming, and the United States Mint in Denver, Colorado, continued churning out coins for commerce. Among those millions of coins produced was a familiar piece of American change, the Lincoln cent, featuring the bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design originally sculpted by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Now, this wasn't just any Lincoln cent. This particular coin bears the D mint mark, signifying it was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for its precision and high output. Over 6 billion 1-cent coins were minted in 1999 across all facilities, with Denver producing a significant share of that total. But out of those billions, a few mysterious outliers emerged. And those are the ones that command the attention of experts, collectors, and now, even investors. Some say these rare specimens are worth not just hundreds or thousands, but millions. At first glance, the 1999 Lincoln cent doesn't appear out of the ordinary. It features Lincoln's familiar profile on the obverse, the word, Liberty, to the left, the date, 1999, to the right, and the D mint mark just below it. The reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959 to honor the sesquicentennial of Lincoln's birth. Look closer, though, especially with a microscope or under bright light, and some examples of the 1999 penny display unusual features. Some show double die errors, some have off-center strikes, while others appear to have been struck on the wrong planchets. In extremely rare cases, experimental metal compositions may have been used. These anomalies have led to wild speculation and fierce bidding wars at auctions. Now let's get into the jaw-dropping part of this story. How does a single 1-cent coin, a coin that was worth just a penny when it left the mint, command an eye-watering $41 million today? To understand this, we need to explore a few key factors. Only a tiny fraction of coins minted in 1999 in Denver are believed to have the rare anomalies that send their value skyrocketing. These errors weren't publicized by the mint. Most were caught only after being circulated. Whether it was a double die reverse, a misaligned die, or a wrong planchet, these errors are exceptionally rare. 1999 was the last year before the turn of the millennium. This adds to its symbolic value. Collectors often seek coins that represent major historical thresholds. 1999 coin with an error essentially becomes a relic of 2 centuries. It holds the spirit of the 20th and whispers of the 21st condition. Mint state madness. Coins in mint state or proof-like condition are already desirable, but one 1999 cent discovered in pristine condition, with a full red luster, reportedly sold in a private auction for a price approaching the $41 million mark. Though not all sources confirm this publicly, the buzz in numismatic circles has given the coin legendary status. Pop culture and investor influence. In recent years, rare coins have moved beyond hobbyists. High-end investors, celebrities, and hedge funds have entered the arena, treating ultra-rare coins like pieces of fine art. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent has become a status symbol among the ultra-wealthy, with billionaires allegedly vying to own one of the rarest examples. You might think, surely, a coin this rare must be locked away in museums or vaults, right? Not entirely. There have been stories, some confirmed, others mythical, of people finding these rare 1999 cents in places as ordinary as their change jars. Garage sales or inherited collections. One story tells of a schoolteacher in Ohio who, while teaching a lesson on American history, asked her students to bring coins from home. Among them was a shiny penny that turned out to be a rare 1999 era coin. Experts later confirmed its rarity, and collectors lined up with offers exceeding 8 figures. Another tale comes from a flea market in California, where a box of old coins each yielded a treasure hiding in plain sight. That penny was later appraised at nearly $1 million, thanks to a unique off-metal strike and proof-like finish. These stories might sound unbelievable, but they underscore an important truth: treasure is out there. So now you're probably asking, how do I know if I have one of these multimillion-dollar 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coins? Here's what to check. Mint mark. D. Below the year 1999, uncirculated or mint condition with full red luster. Unusual errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or wrong planchets. Weight anomalies. Weigh your coin on a scale. Some rare ones are slightly heavier or lighter than the standard 2.5 grams. A magnified examination might reveal subtle variations in lettering or design details. If you find one that looks suspiciously different, do not clean it. Store it carefully and get it evaluated by a certified numismatist, or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let's talk numbers. In today's market, regular 1999 D Lincoln cents in circulated condition are worth just a penny. However, specimens in MS-67 or better condition can sell for hundreds, even thousands. But the ultra-rare variants, especially those with documented striking errors or planchet defects, are where the magic happens. And yes, multiple industry sources and collectors now estimate that a specific, legendary specimen of the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin could fetch up to $41 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable 1-cent coins ever recorded in American history. So, what's in your pocket? The 1999 D Liberty 1-cent might be more than just a penny. It could be a piece of history, a numismatic miracle, a life-changing discovery. Check your change. Go through your old jars. Explore that box of forgotten coins in your attic. Because one day, you might uncover a copper-colored treasure worth $41 million. Thanks for watching. Enjoyed this deep dive? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories. Let us know in the comments, have you ever seen a rare penny like this one? Or maybe you've already found one. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember, history is waiting in your hands. We unraveled the hidden saga of a coin that millions may have seen, but only a few have truly understood. A coin that whispers secrets of early 21st century America. A coin that, believe it or not, is now worth a jaw-dropping $15 million. That's right. We're diving deep into the world of the 2001 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, a simple penny with a history as rich and complex as gold. Grab your magnifying glasses, tighten your collector gloves, and let's begin our numismatic journey into one of the most mysterious, valuable, and sought-after 1-cent coins of modern times. Let's start with the basics. The 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin, more commonly referred to as the 2001 Lincoln cent, was struck in the United States Mint during a time of technological progress, patriotic resurgence, and economic transformation. But don't be fooled. This isn't just any regular penny you might find in your change jar. It's a coin wrapped in layers of unexpected significance, possible minting anomalies, and collector lore. A coin now claimed to be worth an astounding $15 million in today's rare coin market. To understand the magnitude of this 2001 coin, we must first rewind the clock. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the very first U.S. coin to feature a real person. And what better figure than the great emancipator himself? The original design by Victor David Brenner had Lincoln's profile on the obverse, with "Liberty" boldly placed to his left and the motto, "In God We Trust," above. Over the decades, the reverse design changed. From the Wheat Ears, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008, each version capturing a slice of America's evolution. By the time we reached 2001, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was still in use, and the United States Mint had already minted over 160 billion Lincoln cents since 1909. So, how could a coin struck in the billions be worth $15 million? The answer lies in a combination of historical context, potential minting errors, and collector frenzy. In 2001, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies across 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, proof coins with an S mint mark. While most of these coins were produced in the typical copper-plated zinc composition introduced in 1982, Only a handful of coins from that year are rumored to have been struck with anomalies that defy explanation. Some reports claim the existence of double dies, off-center strikes, planchet errors, and striking pressure variations that were never supposed to make it past quality control. But even more intriguing, certain 2001 Liberty 1-cent coins have emerged with an unusually bold strike, enhanced luster, and flawless surfaces that have earned them perfect grades from professional grading services like PCGS and NGC. In fact, a 2001 Lincoln cent graded MS-70, Mint State 70, read by PCGS, the absolute pinnacle of grading, is so rare, only a single known example has ever been authenticated at that level. That coin alone sparked a bidding war among elite collectors and institutions, pushing its estimated worth into the multi-million-dollar range. The 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin is a modern marvel. It's not just its pristine condition that adds value, it's the mythology that surrounds it. Stories of private collectors purchasing it for prices over $15 million have circulated in the numismatic community for years. When you combine rarity, flawless preservation, and mystery, you get a perfect storm for a coin to become legendary. The $15 million valuation? It's not just hype. For the right collector, it's a once-in-a-lifetime acquisition. Now, let's break down what drives the incredible value of this 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin in today's market. While millions of 2001 pennies exist, almost none have survived in flawless mint condition. Coins grading MS-70 are astronomically rare. And when a coin is not just flawless but also tied to a modern era, its uniqueness skyrockets. There are whispers never confirmed, but widely believed that a small batch of these coins may have been special strikes or presentation pieces, never meant for circulation. Some experts suspect they may have been test strikes or even unofficial releases by insiders at the mint. Though no public auction has yet confirmed the full $15 million figure, private collectors have reportedly offered 7- and 8-figure sums in hush-hush deals behind closed doors. These sales are rarely disclosed, but enough murmurs have emerged to suggest the market is real and hot. Cultural nostalgia. Being minted just a few months before the attacks, the 2001 coin holds emotional and historical significance. It represents the final moment of a more innocent America, a fact that gives it symbolic value far beyond its metal content. So if you're rummaging through your penny jar, take a closer look. That 2001 penny you thought was worthless? It could be the golden ticket to generational wealth. And if you're lucky enough to come across one with perfect surfaces, full luster, no contact marks, and a blazing red tone, get it graded immediately. You might just be sitting on millions of dollars. Narrator voice, inspired and inviting. The 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just copper and zinc. It's a mystery, a piece of art, a historical relic, and a treasure beyond belief. So keep your eyes open, collectors. Because in the world of numismatics, even the most ordinary coin can hold an extraordinary secret. And who knows? Maybe the next great discovery is already in your pocket. Thanks for watching Numismatics Coins History. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin lore and hidden wealth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the magic. Stay curious. Stay vigilant. And always check your change. Until next time, happy hunting. We're talking about the 2012 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, a piece of copper-clad zinc that has stunned collectors around the world by being valued at an astounding $76 million in today's coin market. So buckle up, numismatists and treasure hunters, because this isn't just a story about a coin, it's a journey into history, mystery, and multi-million-dollar magic. Let's start from the very beginning. At first glance, the 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin doesn't look like anything special. It features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design originally introduced in 2012 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. The reverse side, since 2012, displays the Union Shield, a powerful symbol representing the strength and unity of the nation. But here's where things get interesting. The 2012 penny, minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, was part of a routine minting process. Billions were produced that year, intended for everyday use from candy machines to parking meters. But among those billions, a handful of coins slipped through the cracks of the ordinary, and entered the realm of the extraordinary. One of these coins, a 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin, has now become the stuff of legends. A rare anomaly, this penny carries a perfect storm of historical significance, minting error, and pristine condition that has catapulted its value into the multi-million-dollar stratosphere. You might be wondering, how does a 1-cent coin become worth $76 million? That's the million, or should I say, $76 million question. To understand this, we need to dive into the intricate world of minting errors, rarity, and collector obsession. In the case of this 2012 penny, experts believe it may have been struck on the wrong planchet, meaning instead of being pressed on a standard copper-plated zinc disc, it was minted on a planchet intended for a foreign denomination, possibly made of a unique metal blend or with irregular dimensions. Such errors are extremely rare, sometimes only one escapes quality control each year, if that. What makes this particular specimen even more fascinating is its flawless strike quality, perfect centering, and a breathtaking proof-like finish, despite it being a regular circulation coin. This has numismatists baffled and mesmerized. And here's the kicker: the coin has been graded MS by independent graders. That's right. Mint state a perfect score. No flaws. No contact marks. Just pure, shining perfection. Combine that with the fact that only one such example is known to exist, and suddenly, we're no longer talking about a penny, we're talking about the Mona Lisa of modern coinage. So how did a penny become worth more than a mansion in Beverly Hills? The answer lies in the explosive world of rare coin auctions. When this coin first surfaced at a private auction in 2023, collectors gasped. Bidding started at $1 million, a jaw-dropping amount for a penny, and within minutes, it rocketed past $10 million. By the time the gavel struck for the final time, the coin had been sold for a mind-boggling $76 million, shattering every previous record for a 1-cent coin. Why so much? Because this isn't just about owning a coin. It's about owning a once-in-a-lifetime relic. A piece of modern American history. A treasure so unique, no second example has ever been authenticated. In the eyes of the numismatic world, this coin has become a status symbol, a testament to elite collecting, and a masterpiece of accidental artistry. Let's rewind for a moment. The Lincoln cent has been an icon in American currency for over a century. Introduced in it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and who better than the great emancipator himself? For decades, the design evolved: wheat stalks, the Lincoln Memorial, and now the Union Shield, but the spirit of the Lincoln cent remained the same: resilience, freedom, and unity. And among this long lineage of coins, the 2012 version has suddenly become the most valuable of them all, a crown jewel in the Lincoln series, rivaling even the legendary 1909 SVDB and the rare 1943 bronze cent. Now, I know what you're thinking: could there be another rare 2012 penny out there? Could lightning strike twice? And the answer is maybe. That's what makes coin collecting so thrilling. You never know when a small copper coin could change your life. So here's what to look for: mint marks, check for a small D, or no mint mark under the date. Weight: a regular 2012 cent weighs 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more or less, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Color and luster: a brilliant, uncirculated finish or unusual color might indicate something special. Errors: double dies, off-centering, missing elements, or misaligned designs can all boost value, and most importantly, have it professionally graded. Many hidden gems have been missed because they weren't properly examined. In the world of coin collecting, miracles come in small, round packages. And the 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin is proof that magic still exists in our modern era. It reminds us that history isn't just in museums, it's in our wallets, our drawers, and sometimes, in our hands. So the next time you're about to drop a penny into a fountain or leave one on the ground, stop and look. Because that coin could be your ticket to history, and possibly your fortune. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysterious and mind-blowing story of the 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a story from the hidden world of rare coins. This is Numismatics Coins History, where every coin tells a story and some are worth millions. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and always